Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to my channel RY4J, a radical movement. I just want to talk about how we are spiritual beings and we live in a spiritual realm. Now I know that a lot of us think that we're physical people, we're humans, we're just humans, and we live in this physical world that we can see and touch. And even though that's true, a lot of people are ignorant to the fact, or they don't believe that they're actually spiritual beings living in a spiritual realm. Now, we may not see the spiritual things around us, but they exist. There does exist a spiritual world which we cannot see, which we cannot touch, sometimes. Now, I'll talk about how we can see that world in another video. But to the normal man who doesn't believe in a spiritual world, he won't be able to see that world. For example, just because we don't see electricity doesn't mean that doesn't exist. Just because we don't see any of the elements in the periodic table doesn't mean they don't exist. Just because we can't see something, in fact, we can't even see the planets, yet we know that they're real. So why is it so hard for humans to believe that there's a spiritual realm that they can't see? In fact, even before we are physical beings, we're actually spiritual beings. To sum it up, for example, if your name is Mark, Mark is a spirit with a soul in a body. If your name is Lucy, Lucy's not just a human being with flesh and blood, but actually, you're a spirit with a soul in a body. That's how a human is summed up. A human is not just flesh and blood, but a human is a spirit with a soul in a body. So first and foremost, you're a spirit. Whether you believe it or not, the existence or the truth that you are a spirit does not depend on your belief. The truth is the truth no matter what you believe. And the truth is that you're a spirit and you have a soul. The soul comprises of the mind and the heart, your thoughts and your emotions, the thoughts of your mind and the emotions of your heart, your feelings. And then you're in a body, which is your flesh, your blood, what you appear to be, your physical appearance, so that differentiates you. Your body differentiates you from other human beings. Your appearance differentiates you from another human being. And in fact, your body is the only thing that gives your spirit legal right on the earth. If you were just a spirit without a body, you would not be legal on this earth. That's why God created human beings to be spirits with a physical body. That's why when you look around and you hear stories of ghosts, they're ghosts. They're not supposed to be on earth because they don't have a body, so they're illegal on the earth. So it's very important to have a body so that you are considered legal on planet earth. And I know many things, many people just want to be practical and they want to discredit the fact that they're a spiritual being and that there is no spiritual realm. But science has also backed up time and time again that there is a spiritual realm. There are things that science cannot explain because they're supernatural, or they're eerie, or they're unbelievable. Why do you think these kind of things happen in the universe? Things that we can't explain, things that we can't see with the eye. It's because all of these things belong to the spiritual realm. Now, there are many things that are in the spiritual realm. The Bible says that there's principalities, powers, and rulers of darkness. There are things we can't see with the human eye. If we're a spirit, we need to be able to see those things with a spiritual eye. Which means, just how we have, as a human, we have the 5 senses: sight, sound, taste, hearing, all of these senses, touch. But for the spirit, you need to make sure that your spiritual senses are awake. Because there is such a thing as spiritual senses, and when your spiritual senses are awake, you will be sensitive to seeing that spiritual realm. I'll let you know. We'll talk more about the spiritual realm and how to be awake in our spiritual senses so that we can be more sensitive to the spiritual realm, and how we can identify things in the spiritual realm, what kind of things we find in the spiritual realm, and things that we can see in that realm if we're awake in our spirits. So I'm going to talk more about that in my next video. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching so far and listening so far, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.